Spenny. Remember, the Alamo is the most famous political slogan in Texas, reminding Texans of their proud heritage when a ragtag group of Texas patriots defended a small fort against the whole of the Mexican army for days. They held out with full hearts, standing valiantly to the last, inspiring an entire nation to actually send the U.S. Army down to kick Mexico's ass all the way down to Mexico City. We conquered all of Mexico. People forget this. The Mexican-American War, we conquered all of Mexico. Mexico should be ours too. We conquered Canada before. We did that during the Revolutionary War. We conquered all of Mexico. All of it should be ours, okay? I can't go rewrite history, but that's just a matter of fact. You don't like it, well, you don't know your history. Ladies and gentlemen, Texas is remembering the Alamo and saying no to foreign invaders and saying yes to President Trump and his policies, and ensuring that his policies remain as they have now redistricted their state in order to ensure that all the foreign invaders will continue to be deported. Here is the brand new Texas congressional map. We've heard rumblings about this for weeks, and it is finally dropped, and it is glorious. I suppose it could have even been more glorious. They're lucky that Democrats are getting off with even the districts that they are. Texas could have gone full Leroy Jenkins and just eliminated pretty much everyone other than like 2 Democrat members of Congress. Texas has a very full slate of congressmen. It's a very populous state. It's a massive state. And it is a red state with a trifecta, the state house and Senate and governorship in Republican hands. So they can pretty much redistrict whatever they want. And it actually looks like a pretty good map here, right? Very clean. What you're going to want to look for is nice blocky districts that sort of, and then maybe tighter districts, but everything being kind of the same shape, no crazy squiggly spaghetti lines. It looks solid. Libs are losing their damn mind over this, though, because it eliminates 5 Democrat seats. Oh, yeah, baby. It eliminates these districts, which are Democrat districts, and then it adds these districts, which are plus 10 or more Republican districts. It's a fantastic redistricting. It's now R30, Democrat 8, and this may well have kept the House for Donald Trump. Texas doing this, and Republicans aren't done yet. New map of Texas congressional district to create 5 seats in areas Trump won by 10 points or more. Ooh. Democrats down bad, and this is what it looks like, sort of with, without the red and blue. You can see here that it seems incredibly fair. You're going to probably face lawsuits. You always sue over this kind of stuff. And, oh, I'm oppressed. Oh, how dare you do this to us? Whatever. The redistricting would give Republicans a large advantage in the state and in the U.S. House the next election. The proposed changes, which were created at Trump's urging per Politico, would help Republicans keep hold of the razor-thin majority in the House. Areas around Austin, Dallas, and Houston will see new districts, and 2 others in the Rio Grande Valley. The 30-day special session created by Governor Abbott is set to end on August 19th, giving lawmakers in the state just a few weeks to work. Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is set to meet with Texas Democrats to discuss a response. They're all losing their seats. A person close to the process told Politico that the new map is not expected to create any Republican primaries and will create similar geographic districts and split fewer counties than the one currently in place. The 5 new districts, Trump would have carried them by 10 points each and over 15 points. So this is exactly how you fight back, how you fight fire. With fire, Democrats have been doing this for a very long time. I can prove it to you. Democrats, we're going to eliminate Republican seats. Oh, really? Here are what Democrat states look like. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. The only reason to have, Illinois is just a cylinder, right? The state is a cylinder. So everything. So around Chicago, I get it. Around Chicago, there's a lot of dense population. There should be smaller seats, but the districts the congressional districts themselves should look relatively even. The shape of them should be relatively even. You go look at my home state of Iowa, every district is just a square. So the whole thing's a square, right? There's 4 congressional districts. They're all just squares. Look at this. The Iowa neighbors. This is Iowa right here. Iowa neighbors Illinois. Look at the nightmare of this map. What the hell is this? You know, what the hell is this? You know, what they try to do is, these are districts that are drawn in order to go gather up Democrat community, in order to like lump Democrat communities together and then to mess with Republican. Like, what the hell is this district? And then look at all this around Chicago. Look at what they've done in Chicago. Look at how squirrely that is. They're monsters. I mean, look at that. Look what's going on here in Maryland. What the hell is that? Look at here in Massachusetts. What a mess. Right? And in California. It's very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. This is it's a massive W. Again, I can't help but note that these districts, they look really even, right? You don't see any of those squiggly lines. You don't see any of this squirrely stuff. You know, gerrymandering, it is what it is. You got to fight fire with fire. But hey, man, this is the way you do it. They wanted to pass before the midterms. It better. Add 5 new House pickups. And it's bad. I mean, these Trump plus 10, this is a great win. Great job, Texas. It's being cheered. Gavin Newsom is enraged over this, of course. Gavin Newsom, a part of a failing state. Ron DeSantis also considering redistricting. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis looking very seriously at redistricting Florida U.S. congressional map as Texas seeks to add 5 GOP seats. So you could get rid of some of these silly districts here, like right here. You get rid of a lot of this stuff very easily, right? By just carving them up and making them nice, blocky, and brick. They got to have the same, you got to have districts with the same shape. Texas is finally being Texas again. It's time to play Smash Mouth. That's exactly right. Gavin Newsom, again, losing his freaking mind, going on a tirade, talking about how Democrats don't gerrymander, yet this is Illinois and Maryland. Gavin Newsom wants to steal 5 House seats. We already have Democrat gerrymandered districts, and now Newsom wants to ultra-rig the districts, says Steve Hilton, who's running for governor of California. Trump says he's going to steal 5 congressional seats in Texas and gerrymander his way to 2016. Well, 2 can play at that game. We're going to steal seats too in California because it's so great. I love it. This is such a great point by JD. The gerrymander in California is outrageous. Of their 52 congressional districts, 9 of them are Republican. That means 17% of their delegation is Republican when the Republicans regularly win 40% of the vote in the state. So how's that possibly allowed? Gavin Newsom responding here, shrieking, Donald Trump asked for 5 seats from Greg Abbott and he bends the knee. 2016 election is being rigged. California won't sit back and watch this happen. He's going to be mad when he finds out that DeSantis is going to do it too. And California's got a major problem as well. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, fresh off his win in the state Supreme Court over a congressional map that he pushed through 3 years ago, said Thursday that the state may consider overhauling the districts between censuses. The GOP governor claimed Florida's map is currently malapportioned due to population surge, and there's ample justification for a mid-decade redistricting effort. Florida, as you know, we got a raw deal on the census, DeSantis said during an event in Bradenton. We only got 1 seat when some of these other states were getting seats. When we've obviously had more growth, and we should have gotten at least 2. The comments come from DeSantis. Democrats spar. I mean, this is a really bad look for Democrats. I mean, this is going to be terrible for Democrats. So you can see here what's going to happen in 2030 based on population estimates. States like Texas are going to get 4 more seats. Florida is going to get 4 more seats. Then blue states like Minnesota and Illinois, you got Washington, Oregon, California, they're going to lose seats. Red states like Arizona and Utah are going to gain seats. In Idaho, they're going to gain seats. New York's going to lose seats. This is a losing battle. Dude, you are on a losing battle. So Democrats are going to have to do, look at the nightmare. Look at that. I still can't get over this area of Illinois and this area. Goodness gracious. What a mess. And so, like, keep it up, Gavin. Good luck. Governors and legislatures can act unilaterally. States considering redistricting in 2026. Ohio, Missouri, Florida, Texas, Indiana, Oregon, oh yeah, got it. I mean, they're going to get us. Requires court orders or special elections to do it. California, New York, New Jersey, Washington. So there you go. Looks like a bunch of other states, too, are ready to rock. Midterms are just around the corner, I suppose, right? We're nearly in August. So what are you talking about? He's like, you know, you're looking at close to only 1 year away. It's crazy how the clock ticks. Republican governors are finally playing to win, and we love to see it. God bless Texas. Remember the Alamo. Glad they do. See ya.